I do feel, though, that it kind of seeks to kind of almost invalidate the experiences of countless people of colour. I don't see how you can possibly say that race is a lesser issue than it is.
One of the recommendations is that we do away with unconscious bias training. How would that work in your specific industries?
The recommendation to get rid of it is fine, as long as we have something to replace it with.
There's a specific quote that I want to read you all. It's in the report. There's a new story about the Caribbean experience, which speaks to the slave period not only being about profit and suffering, but how culturally African people transformed themselves into remodeled African and Britons. What do you all make of that?
It's almost as though they're trying to put a positive spin on slavery.
It's a joint initiative between the Black United Representation Network and Be the Business, an organisation specialising in mentoring business leaders.
So Advisory Boards is a fantastic new programme aimed at Black-led organisations. We've partnered with Be the Business and the Northwest Business Leadership Team. So in terms of the Advisory Boards, there's going to be 5 in total, and they're going to be made up of 5 board members from a range of different disciplines and industries, which is extremely exciting.
So what are some of the challenges that black businesses face?
I think that some of the challenges that we face as black organisations is around networks, around and just knowing who to speak to. You know, you only know what you know, and the reality is a lot of black-led organisations don't necessarily have the contacts, the networks, they don't know who to tap into.
Recently, I was talking to my mum, and she said that as a parent, her greatest worry is the kind of life that her children will have eventually, and when they go out into the world. That was always what she thought about, and what she still thinks about. Especially for black parents, there's that additional layer of worry, because they're going to be judged on the colour of the skin rather than the content of their character. What are your thoughts on preparing your children for the challenges that they'll face?
Well, all I can do is arm them with strength and let them understand their own power and make sure they do things in life that they are passionate about, because that's a power within itself.
My style is very, very different. It's based on more about understanding individuals, not just about their skill sets and their experience, but understanding them as people. And I think in today's world, especially post-lockdown, post-COVID, the ways of working have fundamentally changed. So it's even more important that we understand people as individuals. People have several lives within their overall life in terms of professional and personal. So it's really important that you have an understanding of that.